let's learn how to create a blind style exclude effect on editable text in Illustrator in this simple tutorial. In a new document, start by coming down to your fill and stroke, switch to black fill white stroke, select the stroke and remove it, and then select back to the fill. Then come to your rectangle tool and click and drag out a rectangle the length of the canvas. So height 180, this looks about right, and release. Select it with selection tool, then hold Alt or Option and click and drag out a duplicate. From there, come to your align panel and align to artboard, and let's align right and align center. Finally, let's drag out one more. So again, Alt or Option, click and drag out. Now this one we're going to make thinner, so let's Command or Control Plus just to zoom in, and with it selected with selection tool, hold Alt or Option and then just click and drag this in so the width is much thinner than the other two. So that should be about good. Command or Control minus to come back out. And let's use the align panel, align to artboard, and let's center, horizontal and vertical align this rectangle. Select off. Next, come to the blend tool, hover over the left-hand rectangle and click the central rectangle to create a blend. And again, come over and click the right-hand rectangle to create another blend. With the effect selected, come to your blend options and double click. Change the spacing to specified steps, and now using the arrow keys up and down, we can increase or decrease the number of steps we want for the effect. And turn on the preview to see what's going on. We can always change this later, so you don't need to be too precious about this step right now. But I think this looks about right, so when we're happy, let's click OK. And select off with selection tool. Now let's create some text. Come to my type tool, just click anywhere off the canvas. We'll bring this onto the canvas in a minute. So type out your text. Let's select it with selection tool, and I'm just going to hold Shift and Alt or Option and make this a little bigger. And now let's use the character and paragraph panels to apply some effects. So let's change the font. So I'll go with Bemio Italic. Let's make this center aligned. And once I've made my changes, collapse the character panel. Before I bring this onto the canvas, go to Illustrator Preferences General and make sure Use Preview Bounds is turned on. Click OK. So click and drag the text onto the canvas. Let's make this a little bigger. And with the text selected, go to Effect, Path, and Outline Object. Now make your final adjustments, so I can make this a little bigger. And if I use the Align tools, align to artboard, and I'm just going to horizontal and vertical align this just so it's smack in the middle of the canvas. Once happy, select off, and then use selection tool and click and drag over the blended effect and the text. Right click and make a group. And with the group selected, go to Effect, Pathfinder, and Exclude. And now the effect has been applied. So this is looking really cool, but the great thing is we can edit both elements in this effect. So if I select the group, use my direct selection tool, so you can see I've got 3 anchor points here. If I click this right hand anchor point here, hold Shift and click and drag out, you can see now I can change the effect from the right hand side. I could do the same on the left hand side, so click, drag and hold Shift. And I can do the same with this middle anchor point here. So click, if I click and drag, and again hold Shift to keep it in line, I can change the effect from the center of the canvas. And the nice thing is as well, the text remains fully editable. So if I select off the effect, come in with the type tool, hover over the text, click, and then click and drag, you can see now all this text is fully editable. So I can come to my character panel and I can change the font, I can change orientation, I can change size, and I can also type out something completely different if I like. And there you have it. That's how to make this very cool open-close blinds effect using exclude shapes and some other tools on editable text. I really hope you found this tutorial helpful, and if you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, keep on designing, and I will see you for the next tutorial.